how y'all doing? Okay, so today I'm coming at you with a video on a super rare find, okay? It's not impossible, but they are few and far between. And it is the Sack Shopping 60, okay? I know you've probably seen the Sack Shopping 48 everywhere, but you don't always see the 60. This is the Big Mama. I believe there were just the two sizes. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but do it nicely. But I'm pretty sure it's just the two sizes. And so this one is the 60. The Big Mama. And before I go any further, I just wanted to bring your attention to all of the information I have in the description of this video. I've got links to all of my pages on social media. I also have, also do live sales every week, multiple live sales every week, and I have information where you need to go to watch those in the description. I also have a VIP texting group so that you can be notified when I do go live. It is in the description, but I will just tell you really quick, if you will text the word Lux to, what is it, 877-377-0291. And again, I do not spam you. I just let you know when I'm going live. You can unsubscribe at any time. But anyway, all those links and all that information, everything I just said is in the description of this video. So I would love for you to be a part of that. If you like to save hundreds of dollars buying pre-loved, authentic luxury items, then you need to tune in to my live shows. Okay, anyway. Okay, so let me just start with the measurements. So, and I've got the 48 measurements here too. So I was going to kind of just, refer back and forth. So again, Sack Shopping 60 at the bottom, because you can see the silhouette of this bag is like, smaller base and then huge mouth. Okay. So at the bottom, she kind of floppy. Basically just where it curves to where it curves is 12.5. Now on the 48, it's 11. Okay. The height, the width, yeah. At the middle point on this one is 20 inches, okay? The widest point on the 48 is 18. No, that's not the widest point. I'm sorry. I completely just got screwed up. Let me just start over. So at the bottom, 12.5, like I said, and then on the 48, it's 11. And then at the middle, right here, the width at the middle is 20 inches, and then on the 48 it's 18, and then at the top, which is the widest point is at the very top. Sometimes that's not always the case. That's why I got all jacked up. Sorry about that. At the top it is 23 inches wide. On the 48 it is 20 inches wide. Okay, so there is a little bit of difference there. Now this one is 15 inches high. Okay, and the height on the 48 is 13 inches. Okay, so you got a couple more inches in height on this one. And then the depth, which I mainly just measure this, on this one is basically 7. I mean, it's 6.75 inches. So, just say 7, because by the time you do that, you do have a little bit of room on either side. You got a little bit of muffin tops, okay? And then the depth on the 48 is 6 inches. Okay, and then the handle drop, for crying out loud, on this one is 15.5 inches tall. I mean, like, that's how much handle drop you have. On the 48, it's 14 inches. So I hope I said it all clear. So on the 60, again, let me just recap really quick. So at the bottom, 12.5. In the middle, 20. At the top, 23. 15 inches high, almost 7 inches deep, 15.5 inch handle. Boom. On the 48, you have 11 inches at the bottom, 18 in the middle, 20 at the top, 13 inches tall, 6 inches deep, about 6 inches deep, and then a 14 handle. So there's not like this huge variance, but y'all, just those few inches on all the dimensions, on all the sizes, or on all the things you're measuring on here, just puts this bag like, this is like GM status. This is like Cavas Alto, never full GM. Like, this is, the coup de grace. This is the Big Mama. And, I've always said in my other videos, like, I don't really like bags that are 14 inches or taller usually. But on this one, because the handle drop is so generous, it doesn't seem like it's 15 inches. Because see, like, you do this, and then watch out. Like, it just completely flops open, and there you go. Okay, so as you know, there is no closure, no secure closure on this tote, okay? It's kind of like a beachy tote. It's just big mouth, opens up, no snap, no zipper, no Velcro, no latches, no nothing, okay? So all you have, if you want security, is this zip pocket here in the back, and it will fit a full-size wallet, by the way, okay? This is a full-size Sarah wallet, and you don't even have to really dork around with it. You can just put it in here nice and easy, just like that, see? So it will fit a full-size wallet. So if you are concerned about security, never fear, because you're good. And another thing I want to bring to your attention is you've probably seen how some of the Saks shoppings have, the older ones are going to have this all leather interior, and then the canvas kind of goes down, you know, well into the bag, like that's probably like 4 inches or something. Anyway, and then some of the newer models have the canvas. Okay, so obviously this one is super vintage, and you can see that it's just all leather. Okay, but it's not, you know, it's not the leather that's going to be like sticky, flaky peeling. Like this one, it just appears to be fine. You know, it's a little thin, but it doesn't. And you could actually pull it out if you wanted to clean it with leather cleaner. You can. It comes out. It's not actually attached to the inside of the bag. I actually was just noticing that. I didn't notice that earlier. But anyway, okay. One other thing is that you do have the D-ring, but they actually came with chains, and they came with little pouches whenever they were, you know, being sold on. Well, they probably weren't even doing it online then because they're so old. But anyway, when they first were, you know, were out a thing, they had the chains. Okay, so this one still has the chain with the little doohickey thing on here on the end. Obviously it doesn't come with that because they hardly ever do. But this is just giving you an idea. I had this little, you know, this little pouch. It came out of a bucket bag, I believe, but it's kind of like a smaller version of the accessory pochette. But see, it's got the D-ring, so then you could actually get you any pouch that has the D-ring, and you could just attach it, you know. Did I say detach it? I meant to say attach it. And then that way you got that, which is nice. Or, you know, if there's another way that you want to use it, there's so many little pouches that you could, you know, probably attach that don't have to be like that, like a cosmetic pouch. Oh, I feel like my nail. Okay. Anyway, so that's something that I thought was really nice, kind of a little bonus, because again, you don't always see that. One thing, of course, that I love about this bag is the vintage canvas. I love vintage canvas. I'm in love with it. And this is one of those bags where you're going to get several, you know, years of use out of it with the current leather. But man, it's going to be, whenever it comes time to like replace all the leather on it, if and when, wow, she going to be purty. And you have this nice, hardy, you know, vintage canvas, which is amazing. Okay, so anyway, you can, I'm going to move this down a bit. Obviously, the handle drop of this bag definitely allows for passing the elbow test. Okay, not only that, you can wear 6 puffy coats on top of each other and you would still pass the elbow test. Okay, you don't have to worry about not being able to pass the elbow test. But it's so funny because the handle drop is so generous. The top of the bag actually is where my waist is. So this is my waist, and here's the top of the bag. So it's kind of like, you know, a tote crossbody. I mean, like it's a tote because it goes over your shoulder, but it hangs down like what a crossbody would, like a messenger bag, you know. Obviously, you can get to it from your shoulder, but you would want to be careful because it is so big that you wouldn't want everything just to be like blah. But, you know, you're talking about clothes and shoes and, you know, small jackets. Here's a Truce 28. Fits the Truce 28 in here just fine, you know, and then some. I do have a Cabas Mezzo for reference. Now, this is not the biggest one, as you know, but what I wanted to show you was like, this is kind of just a medium size, never full comparable to that. And it actually does pass the elbow test, okay? And this is kind of a normal, you know, drop that you would see. Well, I mean, it's not a standard drop, but I'm just saying. But just to give you an idea, like what the difference is in the drop, like the 15.5 inches, like see? And you see, this is generous. I mean, the Cabas Mezzo has a generous drop too. So you can see that the drop on the Saks Shopping 60 is like on steroids, okay? So that's just kind of what I wanted you to see. The top of this bag goes right under here at my bosom, and then the top of this bag is like at my waist. And again, that's just the drop. But again, you can, you know, get into it like this. You're just gonna have to control it. Number one, because the inside is the all leather, and so it's, you know, it's squishy, and then of course the outside is squishy. It's not a structured bag. The Cabas Mezzo will fit inside of, I mean, it's a little bit wider because, you know, you've got the 12-inch, and this is like 14 inches, but you can see, like, you know, it will fit in there. Like, she a big mama. I know I keep saying that, but she really is though. But this is definitely like a catch-all, you know, I like to call it a car bag. You know, like I have my daily bag, and then I have a car bag where I have like all my junk that I need while I'm out and about. Obviously for travel, you know, you've got all sorts of stuff that you can stick in here for traveling, and And it is nice because, you know, when you're traveling, you're in a hurry, and so you want to be able to just throw stuff in here. You don't want to be messing around and unzipping and looking for this. Like, you want to be able just to be like, boom, you know, and just keep going. And so you can do that with this one, with the Sack Shopping 60. You know, and like I said, it just has that unique silhouette with its really tapered, you know, smaller at the bottom. I mean, 12.5 inches at the bottom and then 23 at the top. That's a huge difference, okay? But definitely easy to get in and out of. You know, just got to be careful, just got to be intentional about holding it so you don't have everything just spilling over and going like this. And so, yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, go back around, circle back around to the description of this video and look at all of my little links and join them all. And I'd love to see you in my next live sale. Okay, bye!